What is up YouTube, it's Raikazi here, and what I have for you today is a update on my hero deck profile. I haven't been going to locals that much because due to schools, I guess, schools is coming up, and also if you actually watch the previous videos, I am technically going back to my hometown, so I am technically packing, I guess. Yeah, the term packing back home after I haven't been there for a long time. But anyways, out of that, what I have is a hero deck, so it's a little bit different. Like I've been testing out, like the hero beat, bubble beat, which you saw last time. This time it's a different hero deck, I guess, because I was testing out. It's a little bit like a stun build, I guess, because a lot of my locals in my area plays heavily back rows and heavily special summons, so I try to play a deck that's compatible with heroes with the stun variant. So let's get onto it. So obviously you run one Stratos, self-explanatory. I don't need to say anything more about that. Triple alias, you gotta have the triple alias. Triple alias is good, and two Bubble Mans. Bubble Man is just good for e-calls. It's good for special summoning, making the OTK plays as well. And then two Thunder Kings. That's pretty much go against the meta, I guess, because Thunder King's a really good card. And then the next two cards are like my stun variant. I run two Fossil Dynas. Main reason why I play Fossil Dyna is because one, my opponent's, well, not my opponent, but in my area, there's lots of 6Ms. There are lots of mermaids, so I have to get rid of them pretty fast. So by using that, it slows them down? Yeah, slows them down. That's the correct term for it. Slows it down. Because you could just set it and then they attack they thought it's something, but it's a Fossil Dyna. So, that's that. And then hand traps, of course, self-explanatory, honest, and two Veilers. I bumped the Veiler to 2 because we gotta stop the wind-ups. Nothing else is said. The only thing that's out from this deck that's different is probably no Grand Mole here anymore. Moving on to the traps. I run two Solemn Warnings, one Mirror Force. Yes, I finally put back a Mirror Force in here. I am still playtesting a Mirror Force. Mirror Force is not really the favorite card of mine, but I'm testing it out. And I'm taking one Bombless. Yes. One, not two. One Bombless. Due to the fact that when I go against mermaids, there are little itty bitty monsters are below in 50, 15, and they pop my back row, and then they summon a big monster after that. So I'm pretty much screwed if I have a set Bombless and they just pop it like nothing happened. That's a pretty bad start. And two-dimensional fissures. I mean, not fissures, prisons. Too good. Deep prisons are really good. And two Compose. Compose are like, how would you say, MVP of the deck, I guess. They're so good, you know, just summon monster, just Compose. And then one Torrential Tribute. And a huge revolution is over. Yeah, a lot of people have been underrated, really like not looking at this card. They're just like, Starlight Arrow is the best because you can get Stardust out. That is true, but what if you only have one monster you control and they Dark Hole it? While they have a monster too, like let's say if I have a Thunder King and they have a set random card and they try to Dark Hole, can you activate Starlight Arrow? No, you can't. So you pretty much lose your Thunder King, you lose your anti-meta card, so might as well just go like flip. The huge revolution is over. Then they're forced to bribe it, or they're forced to Solemn Judgment it, because this card doesn't special summon, so they can't warning it. So this card is really underrated. I would recommend everyone to try it out. It's a really good card. It does the same thing as Starlight Row, except it's a counter card. It counters it. And it spells, trap, and effect monster that activate destroy 2 or more cards on the field. So that's the trap I have. So spells, Triple Miracle, can't really go wrong with it. I see people run two Miracle Fusions. But yeah, 2 works, but I like to maximize because they're the most broken cards in Heroes, I guess. 1 Forbidden Lands, yep, still the same. The Trio, the Dark Core, Heavy Storm, a Monster Reborn, self-explanatory. 2 MSTs, 1 Super Poly. I dropped down to a 1 because 2 seems a little cloggy because the effect of discarding a card as a card just to activate the effect is not really a plus. It could be a plus, could be a minus in certain conditions, but I like to keep it at 1. Keep my hand consistency. Next is 2 Emergency Call and a Rhoda. Plain simple, I don't need to say anything. 2 Gemini Sparks and 2 Polar Dualities. Moving on to the extra deck. My extra deck has been formatted to, well, yeah, you'll see. 1 Excalibur, 1 Blade Armor Ninja, 1 Maestroke, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Papal Operative, and Utopia. Yes, I put a Utopia back. I took out Roach. Roach didn't do anything. I have not seen a single, well, not really single, but I've seen a Chaos Dragon player, but most of them did not make it during the first match, and most of them dropped out because they all got destroyed by Atlanteans and Dino Rabbits. So yeah, it's just like all the good players just destroy all the cards that I really don't want to play against. So anyways, instead of that, and then 1 Gaia, 1 Overmaster, 1 Dark Dude, Escaradao, 1 Absolute Zero, 1 Great Tornado, yes, 1 of each. Yeah, 1 of each for the Super Poly targets, I guess. 2 Shinings, oopsies, I should put it here. 2 Shinings, because 3 seems, well, I actually never thought of anything about getting 3, so I think 2 seems like a good number as well. And then a Command Attack for the Cyber Dragon, and my last tech card, Ally of Justice Catastor. Because I have Veiler, sometimes when your opponent has something big and you can't run over it, but it's not a dark type, I just summon the Veiler, just synchro summon, make the Catastor, and then just attack, and then what can I do? Like what? Deep Prison? Oh sure, I'll lance my card. Yeah, okay, attack. It dies. It's not dark type, dies. So it's a really good card. I tech 1, I guess. It's kind of like situational, I guess. Sometimes I actually did it like once or twice today, so it was pretty fun, I guess. Moving on to the side deck. My side deck is also, like I said, it's also to go against all the meta decks. Well, not really meta, but all like the card decks that people usually play, like Mermaid Atlanteans, Darko, Dino Rabbits. There's just a wind-up players around in my area, so it's pretty scary when you go against. And also the next dangerous one is also Harpies. There's actually a 1 Harpy player that came in today, like out of 30, yeah, 20, no, 20, 22, 20 people, yeah. Around the 20-25 range people came in and play a Harpy deck, and I think he got top 4 out in the locals, which was surprisingly good. So that's also something that I want to stress out, that Harpies are actually might be making a comeback because they're actually really good. Anyways, I tech 1 Banisher Radiance. A good friend of mine told me that Banisher Radiance is actually really, really good. Although it's a fairy type, it may hurt me, but I'd rather hurt my opponent more because they have to actually like overextend just to get rid of this. Same thing applies to Thunder King as well. When I summon Thunder King, they have to overextend to get rid of Thunder King. And things from Book of Moon, the card, to Summon and Torrential or Dark Hole just to bait out the card, or, you know, stuff like that. Banisher is just, as long as it's face on the field, anything sent to the graveyard is removed from play. So it's really good against water. When I summon this, they probably do not want to summon Undyne, because when they summon Undyne, they need to pitch a water type, which they can't get the effect because it's banished. 1 Gramo, so yeah, there is the Gramo. I did not get rid of it. I still like the Gramo, but I can't fit it in, so I have to put it in the side deck. Second Super Poly, Mirror Match, 1 Cyber Dragon, as usual. Maxis, good card. 2 Trapstun. Trapstun is just for that. 2 Rivalries, 1 Defisher, 1 Macro. I'll replace it with 2 Defisher and 2 Macros. 2 Shadows and 2 Snowman Eaters. So yep, so that's my hero deck profile. Hope you guys really like it. I will be making another build. Hopefully, I'll be making the Chaos Hero build. Hope you guys like it. I will try to post as much videos as I can. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Peace.